Let me show you how I make this from this. In my pot, I will boil some sweet potatoes, adding salt to them. Once they are soft, I will mash this together to form a dough. Once I'm done mashing it, I will go in with fresh blend pepper. You can add any pepper, black pepper, any pepper of your choice, but I'm using chili pepper. Then I will go in with my ginger and garlic blend. Then I will use my spatula to mix this dough together. Once everything is mixed and well combined, then I will go in with my cornstarch. The primary purpose of the cornstarch is to enable the potato dough stick properly together, and for them not to be separating. The cornstarch will make them bind together, so it's important to add cornstarch. I will then go in with my shredded carrots. You can use any veggie of your choice. So I will mix everything together, and once I was done mixing, I will spray some cornstarch on my working surface and transfer my potato dough into my working surface. Then I will divide this dough into three workable sizes. But first, I will mold it a bit before I will now divide into three workable sizes. So once I was done with that, then I will now start rolling out the first shape, which is the ball shape. I'll set aside these two, then the remaining one I'll work with that one, because I'll be giving these three different shapes. I'll just be rolling it like this to get the ball shape. Then I will roll out the ball shape for all this particular dough. And once I was done with this, I'll move to the next dough. If you've watched to this point, I really appreciate. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm to recommend this video to more persons. And if this is your first time of coming across my video, wow, you are highly welcome. Don't forget to drop a comment so I will give you a shout out in my next video. So for my second dough, I will transfer to a plastic bag just like this. Then I will make sure it's in the middle and roll it out from the beginning of the plastic bag to the end to give it a square shape. And once that is done, I'm going to tear the bag carefully so that it will not affect the shape. While I was rolling this, I did not apply force or pressure to avoid the plastic bag from getting bad or burst, and if it's burst, it's going to get messy and everything will just scatter. So I was really gentle while rolling this because I was working with a plastic bag. So once I was done rolling it out, I will use my pizza slicer to give it the shape that I desire. I will cutting it into square shape, like just like this. And once I was done, I would transfer to my tray and set it aside for frying later. So after I was done with this, I will now start to work on the third dough, because as I said earlier, we'll be doing three different shape with these doughs. That's why I cut it into three different sizes. So once I was done with this, I will now transfer to my tray just like this. And when I was transferring it, I make sure I for me to be able to transfer my dough to the tray easily, I dipped my hand inside this cornstarch so that it will just remove while I'm taking it out. It will not be stressful once I dip my hand inside this cornstarch. So once I was done with removing, this is how they turn out to be. Then for the last dough, I will also sprinkle some corn starch in my working surface, and I will just roll this straight like this, and I will remove the excess from the edges to get a fine shape. So once I was done with that, I'm going to cut this into a thin line just like this. And once I cut it to the end, I will now divide this line into two, from the other edge to this other edge, just the way you will see me do in this video. And before then, I'm going to remove the excess. As I earlier said, once I remove the excess, then from that end I will now slice this to this other end. You can just use any shape of your preferable choices. This is what I got after everything. Then I will transfer this to my plate. Then I will head to frying them. I'll first of all start with the ball shape I did earlier. This is what I got from the three. So these are the three different shape I got. So once my oil was hot, I just go in with my dough, the one I wrapped into ball shape. Then I'll fry this in a medium heat, not too hot and not too harsh. I'll fry everything together. Once it was brown, I will flip to the other side. Then it was ready. I will then fry the other shape. So guys, the last shape I did not record that one because while I was frying, we were already eating it. There was no time for me to video everything. So I will just video the one that I was able to video so that you guys will see. That's why when I started the video, the third shape was not included because before I was done doing everything, we were already eating those ones. So this was the second one. Then for the third one, the video was not much because I was already in oil. If you see, my oil has already reduced. So if you are frying this, I will advise to use little oil so that they will not soak oil. So once I was done with everything, this is what I got, guys. I hope you will give this a try. It really comes out nice. It really comes out good. It's something that you love to try. You don't have to eat your sweet potato the normal way. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.